Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. Today we are going to be revising how to use le passé composé avec avoir. So quick reminder, passé composé is the past tense in French. Just a quick reminder everyone that the passé composé is made up of two parts. So part one is the auxiliary and part two is the past participle. So let's have a quick look at this example. J'ai joué. It's a good example of using passé composé with avoir. The est in j'ai, that is our auxiliary. That's our form of avoir in the present tense. Jouer is the past participle of the verb jouer, to play. So our auxiliary is avoir in the present tense. So part one of our passé composé. Let's just quickly revise how do we say our different forms of avoir in the present tense. So first of all we have j'ai, then we have tu as, il a, elle a, on a. Remember, on can mean we informally or one. Nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. Now we've figured out how to form part one of our passé composé, our auxiliary with avoir. But how do we form part two? What do we need to do here? So remember, part two is looking at our past participle. So the first question you're going to ask yourself is, which verb group is it going to be from? Is it an ER verb, an IR verb, or an RE verb? Now, a quick little point that today we are only looking at the regular verb groups in French. We're not looking at irregular verbs and irregular past participles. So our first verb group is our ER verbs, which is a large majority of French verbs, and the past participle has E with an aigu accent going up over it. In our IR verbs, we've got an I in our past participle, and our RE verbs have got a U in the past participle. Let's have a look at how that is in some examples. So here we've got three examples of each different verb group. So our first one, I spoke, j'ai parlé. So notice how on the end what I've done is I've taken off the ER here and I've added E with the aigu accent going up. Our next one, I finished, j'ai fini. Notice how here again I've actually taken off the IR at the end and I've added an I. In both of these I have used the avoir in the present tense for our part one. Okay. And the last one, I sold, j'ai vendu. So this is an example of an RE verb where I've taken off the RE and I've added a U. Et voilà, there you have it. That is a quick summary of how to form the passé composé avec avoir. Merci beaucoup et à la prochaine.